Hmm. Welcome to Yoga Nidra. So, in this evening's class, we're going to focus on a sense of coming home to ourselves, creating a safe space where we have a sense of safety and belonging, where we're free to be ourselves and to explore who we are at a deeper level. So I want to start because I've been using this book by John O'Donohue called Eternal Echoes, Celtic Reflections on Our Yearning to Belong. And I want to read what he has to say about home. He says, home is where you belong. The word home has a wonderful resonance. Home is where you belong. It is your shelter and place of rest, the place where you can be yourself. Nature offers wonderful images of home. It is fascinating in springtime to watch the birds build their nests. They gather the twigs and weave them into a home. The floor and walls of the nest are padded with wool, moss, fur, whatever. In the wall of a shed near my house, a lone swallow returns from Africa every year and finds her way back into the opening between the same two stones under the side wall. And of course, John O'Donohue lives in Ireland. He says, there she builds her nest and hatches out her young. No journey is too long when you are coming home. In Irish, we say, there is no hearth like the hearth at home. And yet, we also know that some people's experience of home as a child has not been very positive and has maybe added some trauma to their life. And so it's important to really broaden our definition and our feeling of home. And so, one of the things we'll be doing this evening is to create what we call an inner resource. So, this is an internalized place that we can return to anytime during our Yoga Nidra practice and also in our daily life when we're feeling stressed or anxious or overwhelmed or we just can't cope. So it's especially helpful to create an inner resource when we are healing through situations that have resulted in deep residues of unresolved emotions, beliefs, and memories that are left over from prior trauma, from abuse, from deep grief, from accidents, severe illness, toxic relationships and workplaces. There's lots of ways that stress and trauma works its way into our bodies and into our tissues. And of course, most of you know that I was hit by a car while in a crosswalk just over a year ago today. It's amazing how I've been able to come back. It's a miracle, and I'm just so grateful to be here, teaching, to move, to breathe, to do most of my normal activities. But it hasn't been easy, and there's been healing, of course, on physical levels, but on emotional and spiritual levels as well. And so this was one of the practices that I used, was to create an internal resource to be able to heal from that trauma, that shock to my system. So I've slowly been able to let go of these painful memories. my fear of crosswalks. I'm hypersensitive anytime I enter a crosswalk. And I've done this by breathing and creating a memory of a place where I feel safe and peaceful. And I haven't done it alone. I've also had a psychologist and a spiritual companion to help me with this. She specializes in trauma. So it's important to create a support system to help us to heal from these kinds of things. And of course, it's not easy. It takes time and practice and lots of self-care and kindness, letting go of that judgmental mind that we all have. And so I think that we all carry stress and trauma at some level, whether from personal experiences or our collective experience of the last few years during the pandemic, as well as the terrible ongoing effects of climate change we're witnessing. We've just seen all the flooding in Florida and our own East Coast in Canada. And, you know, whether we admit it or not, it sets up this sense of stress and worry and anxiety. And so practices like Yoga Nidra can help us heal, but we need to be able to create a safe space to do that. And so an inner resource helps us create a safe haven of restful stillness, peace, and serenity. A place where we can feel safe and secure, grounded, relaxed, at peace. The inner resource is a tool to help us feel relaxed and in control of our experience. Because quite often, if you've had a traumatic event or ongoing stress or anxiety, it feels like your life is out of control, and you need to bring a sense of grounding and control back to your life. And so an inner resource is also, it works at a lot of different levels. It's a multi-sensorial image that we create in our imagination, and then we allow ourselves to experience with our entire body and mind. So we create the experience in our mind, and yet, you know, our nervous system is built so that when we create these, a positive memory, that we can feel the positive effects of the memory. So let's take a moment and listen to the sound of the bell. Sorry, it's down on the ground here. I have to grab it. And just take a moment to breathe and come home to our bodies and our breath. And you might want to take a deeper breath in. And as you exhale, feeling the physical weight of your body in your chair or on your cushion. And feeling, noticing how your body feels. How do you come today? Feeling your breath. Noticing whatever thoughts are on your mind, and remember just to acknowledge them. Let them go. Let go of judgment. The most important thing you can do is to be kind to yourself, to just be curious about your experience. So we're going to start this evening with a practice I really like. It's an energy clearing practice, and it's going to be done standing, and it's based on some tapping and fisting, and it helps to increase our circulation. It helps to clear tension and strain in our body. It helps to clear our energy so that we can feel clear and re-energized. So I'm going to invite you to stand up. Again, it's nice if you can be in bare feet or at least stocking feet, just so that you can really have that sense of grounding. I'm going to adjust my camera. Good. So you're standing in mountain pose, which means your feet are hip width apart and parallel. And already with that mountain, we have that image of being grounded and steady. And soften your knees a little bit. So you don't want to be hyperextending the knees. You want a little bit of softness behind the knees. And also the bowl of the pelvis. There's a slight release of the tailbone down. And then as you breathe, it lifts up through the belly and the rib cage. We might want to take a little roll of our shoulders up towards our ears, and then exhaling back down and allowing the arms to relax. And then the head just floats gently upwards above the spine. And taking another deep breath in. As you exhale, take all your awareness down into the bottom soles of your feet as they connect to your mat or the ground that you're standing on. And we're just going to gently begin to rock your weight from side to side and synchronize with your breath. So you're inhaling one direction and exhaling to the other foot. And so both this grounding as well as this rocking movement, very soothing to the nervous system. So we're working on practices that can help us feel calm and safe wherever we are. Just like a baby rocking in its mother's womb or in her arms once the baby is born. Very soothing. And then let yourself come back to center. Weight evenly balanced. Take another deep centering breath. Inhale deeply through your nose. And then exhale all the way down through your body and out through the soles of your feet again. And just notice the sensation of your feet on the ground. And now we're going to take the weight forwards and backwards. So inhaling to the balls of your feet. Exhaling back to the heels. Lift and spread your toes. So just again, feeling that shifting of weight, but always feeling the firmness of the ground beneath you, even though the body is shifting forwards and backwards. Be aware of tension in your body, relax shoulders, relax face, jaw. And then finally find your way back to center where you're balanced, front to back, side to side, soft knees, shoulders relaxed. Take one more deep centering breath all the way in. Long, slow exhale down and out to your feet, feeling the support of the ground, the earth beneath your feet, holding you. And then bring your hands to your heart center for a moment. One hand crossed over. And just take a moment to breathe and sense, how is your heart center this evening? Sometimes when we're busy and stressed, we can feel quite tight and congested here. So just take a moment to breathe and notice kindly, without judgment. Trust in these practices. And now the fun part, we get to be a little bit more active. You're just going to make fists, and you're actually going to make kind of the sound of your heartbeat. So da 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 da. So 2 short. Keep breathing. You feel like Tarzan or Jane. And so again, like I said at the beginning, this helps with our circulation. It helps to move stale energy. It helps open our respiration, breathing. All right, now you're going to go to your glutes, to your bum. And again, just give yourself fists to the back, the sides. And just have fun with it. Now maybe it's a little bit weird. Smile, sense, feel. All right, keep going. I'm going to move my screen a little bit so you can see the next one a little bit better. So from here, your knees are going to be a little bit bent. Your feet are still hip width apart. And you're going to fist down the backs of the legs. And then 2 slaps to the tops of your feet. And then you go up the fronts of your legs. Try and stay in the rhythm of it. You're going to repeat down over the thumb, down the backs of the legs. The slap to the feet. And up the fronts of your legs. Let's do that one more time. Keep breathing. Slap your feet. Up the front. Good. Come back to standing and then through the sides of the hips. Fronts of the hips. The sound of the heartbeat. And now onto your rib cage, lower rib cage. The front of the rib cage. The sides of the rib cage. If you find any tender areas, please go a little bit gentler, finding your own rhythm, your own sense of what it is your body needs. Try to keep your breath steady. Good. All right. Now, extend your right arm out with the elbow bent. You're going to take your left elbow to support the right, and then you're going to make a fist with your right hand, and you're going to just, if you can, lift that elbow up and over, and then you're targeting this area, the side of the neck, upper left side, and again, it's that tap, 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 tap. So these upper trapezius muscles that get so tight, a lot of our worries and everything we're carrying. All right, now straighten that arm, the right arm out, and then you're going to use your left fist now. So it's going to work from the shoulder all the way down the inner side of the arm. And 2 claps, turn your palm over and go up the back of the arm. Now turn the palm up, go back down the inner side. And then up the back of the arm. One more time, down the inner side. And there's a nice beat to it. Good, let that arm go. Then you're going to extend your left arm, hold the elbow, make the fist. Now you're reaching across your body to the right side. You can release your head out of the way and just try to find those places in your upper shoulder that feel like knots. Sometimes it's a little difficult to reach, so just do your best. If you're kind of on the top of the shoulder, that's okay too. Breathing. And releasing that arm palm up with your right fist now. Fist from the shoulder all the way down. Clap. Turn over. Coming up the back of your arm. And turn over again. And up the back of the arm. Last time, inner arm. Back of the arm. And then let that go. Shake it out a little tiny bit. Whew. And then just your fingertips on your collarbones. Nice firm tap. Oh, creating a little bit more space in our chests, in our heart center. Breathing smoothly. Awakening energy. Our prana. Our chi. All right, then rub your hands together. Ooh. And now you're going to give yourself a little bit of a facial wash here. I'm going to remove my glasses. And so just start at your forehead, and it's just like you're just gently creating tiny circles. Maybe go down the sides there into the temples. Oh, that feels good, especially if you get tension headaches. And then down through the cheeks, like really smushing your face. Feel those cheekbones. Maybe up across the bridge of the nose. And then especially this upper jaw area, just that hinge just beneath the ears. Really let that go. Open your mouth. And then you can massage around the jaw, upper lip. This energy face wash. All right. And then take your fingertips along the edges of your ears and just gently massage along the outer edges of your ears as if you're uncurling your earlobes. Lots of acupressure points here. I'm going to put my glasses back on and see. So again, just starting at the tops of your ears, moving down. Just be very kind and tender to yourself. Tender touch. And now taking your fingertips And again, with that heartbeat rhythm on your scalp, the back of the scalp, top, almost like rain. Gently tapping out thoughts or worries, anxiety. All right, best part here, you're going to imagine that you are breaking an egg on your head and then you just smooth it all the way down your body and slap the floor. Then you're going to come back up, break that egg, and take your hands all the way down the sides of your body, bend your knees, slap the floor, come back up, take it down the sides, down through the sides, the backs of your legs, slap the floor, and then come back up, give a little wiggle and a shake. And this is the best part. And now just stand still and breathe and notice. Notice how your experience of your body has shifted and changed, feeling a little clearer, maybe a little bit tingly, sparkling. Beautiful. Thank you for your energy awakening, clearing practice. All right, well, we're ready to settle into Yoga Nidra. I think we'll do just a little twist on our mats before we settle completely. So go ahead and find your way to your mat. And have everything you need for your practice ready. Let's see how this is. All right, so lying down, you might want to have something for your head to support your head. You also, for this particular twist, we're going to be clasping one knee in. Might be nice to have a bolster or a block to support the knee if you need it. So, head supported. And let's start by just taking a hug of both knees in. You can gently rock from side to side. And then creating a circular motion, massaging out lower back, the sacrum. And then go ahead and extend your left leg along the ground, and you're clasping the right knee in. And then before we move into the twist, just circle that knee around so you feel deep circling in the hip socket. Just getting things ready. And if you're using the bolster or the block, it's going to go on your left side. So it isn't quite ready yet. And then extend your right arm out to the side, preferably palm up so that shoulder can really open and release. Take a deep breath in as you exhale. Draw that right knee across the side. And you might have to kind of shift a little bit onto the side of that left hip again in order to find a little bit more release. Make sure that that right foot rests on something, probably that opposite leg there. And then if you need your bolster, just have it supporting that knee or that thigh. And take a deep settling breath. So breathe in through your nose. Long, slow exhale out through the mouth and feel your body, your whole body settling. breathing and just inviting a sense of twist. Feel a nice stretch through that outer hip. Breathe that right shoulder down. Get that right lung a little bit more space as you breathe into the rib cage. Relax any tension in your face or your jaw, anywhere else in your body. It's always good to start with a twist before we move into the stillness of Yoga Nidra. Gently bring that leg back up. Let's extend both legs for a moment. Mini Shavasana. Relax your arms. Take a deep centering breath all the way in through your nose. Long, slow exhale. And just letting your body settle. Noticing how you feel. Stay with that nice, smooth, and easy breath. And then clasping your left knee in. And again, circle from the hip. Just kind of lubricating the joint a little tiny bit. Oh, and if you're using your pillow or block, you can switch it. Have it ready for that. Right side. And then right arm goes out to the side. Make sure shoulder, arm rests on the ground. Take a deep centering breath, breathing in. As you exhale, just gently rolling over onto the right side. Again, you might have to shift onto your hip a little tiny bit, but you do want to keep a sense of that left shoulder, both shoulders resting on the ground. The foot rests. You want your leg to feel heavy. And you're turning your head in the opposite direction of the twist. Breathing your shoulders down. Sending some breath to the lower back to release any tension or strain there. Feeling the breath in the left side of your body, the rib cage, the lung. The side of the hip. Anywhere else in your body. Calming breaths. And turn your head back to center first. And then drawing your legs back up. Reposition your pelvis so that it feels balanced. Take a last hug of your knees in. You can rock and roll a little tiny bit. Trace circles. Whatever it is that your body needs. And we're ready for our Yoga Nidra practice this evening. So get yourself ready. You might want to have a bolster or cushion behind your knees. A blanket to cover yourself. Of course, if you have eye pillows, the eye pillow is always nice as well. Really inviting a sense of comfort and ease. And so I'll start with a sound of the bell to invite us into this safe and sacred space. Take a deep centering breath all the way in, all the way out. Feel your body breathing, being breathed. On each inhale, imagine inhaling cool and calm energy. And as you exhale, exhaling tension and worries, let it be carried away by the breath. Inhaling calm, cool energy. Exhaling tension and worries. And trusting your way. You know the way in this practice. Trusting in your body's wisdom. And so feel the sensation of your body touching the floor. Feel the support of the earth beneath you. Feel your sense of belonging to the earth. And feel the place where your clothing touches your body. And the places where there's air on your skin. And bring awareness to your ears. And relax and extend your sense of listening. Take your awareness outside as the day gives way to the evening and the cooler air. As light gives way to darkness. Just listening. And then bring that listening in a little bit closer to sounds inside your room, your house. Maybe even the sound of your own breath. Now we take time to develop our inner resource. So imagine a place where you feel safe and peaceful. Maybe it's a special room in your home. Maybe a place in nature. A place you've actually been. Or a place that you imagine. And taking some time as you begin to fully visualize this space. Anchor it in your memory with all of your senses. See it clearly in your mind's eye. Objects or things that are in this place, the colors, the texture, And imagine the sounds you might hear. Sounds in your home. Sounds outside in nature, the wind and the trees, birds. Whatever sounds you might imagine in your space. And smells, are there any smells in your space? Maybe food smells in a home, the smell of fresh baked bread, maybe the smell of flowers, maybe there's outside smells, sense of the air near the ocean or deep in the forest. And feel the ground beneath you, how it supports you. You can trust it. And feel into the ceiling or the sky above you. Feeling into the walls or the space around you. Outside, what's close by, water, trees, lakes, or mountains. And how do you feel in your body? Notice sensations of settling, of safety, of comfort and ease. My teacher, Thich Nhat Hanh, has a wonderful gatha or mantra we can repeat. I have arrived. I am home. So along with the rhythm of your breath, silently repeating, I have arrived as you breathe in. I am home as you breathe out. Let yourself completely settle into this inner space. The more you practice imagining and being in this inner space, the easier it will be to drop into it when you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed. This is a place you can return to anytime, anywhere, whenever you feel the need to rest, relax, to feel completely secure and at ease. And so after having created that inner resource, allow your awareness to come back to your body right now in this space. Feel the weight of your body resting into the surface you're lying on. And feel the body breathing itself. Let go of any sense of strain or control. And simply allow yourself to fully inhabit your body, breath by breath, moment by moment. Bringing kind awareness to each part of your body as I guide you deeper into an experience of your body and your inner organs. So begin by bringing awareness to your head. Feel the weight of your head resting deeply into your cushion, the back of the skull. Let it relax and release. And then see if you can bring awareness to the feeling of your brain, your gray matter, resting and receding away from the front of your head. Let it rest, let go of thoughts. And now bring awareness to your right ear. And see if you can listen with just your right ear for a moment. And then bring awareness to your left ear, listening just with your left ear. And now both ears at the same time. And imagine following that sensation inwards through the inner ear canals, away from the outer distraction of sound. Breathing quietly. Bring awareness now to your right eye. Feel and sense your right eye. And now bring awareness to your left eye. Eyes are closed. Feel and sense and relax your left eye. And now both eyes at the same time. Inviting your eyes to rest back into velvety, dark, soft pools. Now feel the breath in your right nostril. And feel the breath in your left nostril. And now both nostrils at the same time. See if you can follow the breath all the way back into the nasal passages and the sinuses. And now bring your awareness to the space inside your mouth. Feeling and sensing the top roof of the mouth. Feeling and sensing the base of the mouth underneath your tongue. Can you feel your teeth and the gums that hold your teeth? Notice what your tongue is doing. Sense and feel the tip of the tongue. And follow the sensation of the tongue right back into the back of the throat. Feeling and sensing the inner throat, maybe swallowing to relax the throat muscles. And follow that feeling right down into the lungs. Breathe and sense the right lung. Breathe and sense the left lung. And now both lungs at the same time, filling completely on the in-breath and emptying completely on the out-breath. Maybe even pausing a little bit at the end of that out-breath. Allow the lungs to rest a bit. Now bring awareness to your heart, the actual organ of the heart, a little to the left in your chest. Breathing quietly here, softly. Seeing if you can actually tune into your own heartbeat. Very subtle sensation of your own heart beating. Very intimate. And then continuing to move down through the torso. And see if you can sense the organ of your stomach. So it's a little to the left side in the upper abdomen. And this organ of digestion that produces the enzymes and digestive acids that breaks down our food so it can pass easily into the small intestine. Just breathing, sensing, sending your love and your gratitude to your stomach. Now bringing awareness to your liver. The liver is the largest internal organ. It sits in the upper right abdomen, responsible for the filtration of blood, some digestion, metabolism, helps to detoxify. Just breathing and sending your gratitude and love to your liver. And now bring awareness to the pancreas, this long flat gland that sits behind the stomach on the left side. Produces enzymes that helps with digestion and hormones that help regulate the way your body processes sugar. So important to bring a sense of calm, healing energy to all of our inner organs, for a sense of balance, for a sense of well-being. Now imagining the small intestine, this long, long coil that receives partially digested food from the stomach, absorbing nutrients and water from our food so that the energy can be used by our body. Sensing and feeling, Sending gratitude to your small intestine. The body is such a miracle, such a wonder. And now bring awareness to the colon or the large intestine, the inverted U-shaped tube that helps get rid of waste, that completes the journey. Now bring awareness to your sexual and reproductive organs, the uterus and ovaries in women, the penis, the scrotum and testicles in men, this ability to create and sustain new life, as well as enjoy pleasure in our life. And so become aware of all of your internal organs, feeling a sense of balance, at home in your body. Breathe and sense and feel. And if there's a particular organ you're concerned about, a little bit of more loving attention to that particular organ, whether it's part of your digestive system or your heart or your lungs, your eyes, your ears. Send it a little bit more love. And now bring awareness to your whole right leg, all the way from the hip to the bottom of the foot. And breathe in, and as you exhale, sweep the entire right leg with breath, brushing away any tension or strain or blockages. Allow the right leg to rest, relax, and release. And now bring awareness to the whole left leg. Again, inhaling, and as you exhale, sweeping all the way from the hip down through the knee and out through the bottom sole of your foot. This healing, cleansing breath. Allowing the left leg and foot to rest and relax. And now both legs at the same time. Inhaling from your belly. Exhale, relax down through the hips, the thighs, the knees, the shins, the ankles, the feet. Feel both legs becoming heavy, relaxed, and balanced. now bring your awareness to the whole right arm, all the way from the fingertips down to the arm to the fingertips, from the shoulder to the fingertips. Inhaling as you exhale, relaxing the shoulder, the upper arm, the elbow, the forearm, the hand, the fingertips. Feel the right arm releasing tension, sweeping away any sense of tightness, letting go of tasks. And now the left arm. Inhaling the breath as you exhale, relaxing the shoulder, the upper arm, the elbow, the forearm, the hand. Gently sweeping away any remaining tension, any holding, any resistance. Now both arms at the same time. Imagine breathing into your heart center, broadening across to the shoulders. Exhale, relaxing all the way down the arms. Feel the echo of your breath in your fingertips. Both arms relaxed and balanced. Both legs relaxed and balanced. And now feeling the entire backside of the body. The back of your head, the backs of your shoulders and arms, the upper back, the middle back, the lower back, and the back of your hips and your pelvis, the buttocks, backs of your legs and heels. Breathing in, and each time you exhale, feel that sense of the back of the body resting and dissolving back into the earth. Let go. Trust that you are held, that you belong to Mother Earth. And now feel the entire front side of the body. Feeling your face, front of the collarbones and chest, front of the rib cage, front of the hips and pelvis, fronts of the legs. Breathing in as the front of the body expands, and as you breathe out, imagine a gentle mist just rising up from your body and dissolving into the sky above, the nighttime sky. Breathing and expanding through the front of the body. Exhale, dissolving like a mist or a cloud into space. And now feel the whole body breathing. The whole body being breathed. This effortless breath. This wave of energy and prana moving in and through you and beyond. Connecting to the sensations of breath in your body. Noticing if there's a place in your body where you feel the breath most strongly. Being curious about your actual experience. Letting go of what you think should be happening. Be with your experience without judgment, exactly as it is. Resting your awareness in your torso. Feel your belly gently swelling on the in-breath, subsiding on the out-breath. Feeling that wave move up into the front of the rib cage, up into the chest, all the way back down. Feel the breath in the side body, the side of the rib cage, underneath the armpits, broadening through the hips and the pelvis. And feel the breath in the back body, the lower back, the mid back, and the upper back. Feel the breath as it expands in all directions, front, back, sides, up and down. Inhabiting your body a little bit more deeply, bringing kind curiosity towards your experience. Being with whatever is happening. Thoughts, feelings, sensations. We all are messengers. Listening to your body. Listening to your experience. Cultivate awareness of sensations and movements of breath, moment by moment, rising and falling, expanding and releasing. Notice the breath becoming softer and more subtle. And simply receive the gift of each breath. Rest in the gentle rhythm of your breath. Imagine each breath saturated with loving, healing energy. Feel the breath rocking and cradling your body, soothing away any stress, pain, or discomfort you feel. Let yourself just simply rest in this soothing breath. And now bring back the memory of your inner resource, that place where you feel safe, supported, soothed, that place where you can be exactly who you were born to be. And notice the feeling state between this state you've just touched in Yoga Nidra and this space in your memory. The similar feeling of being held, of belonging. Anchoring it in your memory and in your body by repeating the gatha. I have arrived. I am home. I have arrived. I am home. Let each breath bring you deeper and deeper home to your true and beautiful self.
Coming home to this me that is now in all her glory. Coming home, I will be the first to fully claim my story. Coming home, opening to receive the bounty here within my keeping. opening, opening. I will not hold back in fear for this sweet coming, opening. Coming home to this me that is now in all her glory. Coming home, coming home. I will be the first to fully claim my story. I will be the first to call this journey holy. I will greet me at the door with arms wide open, coming home.
Slowly feeling into the home of your body. Feeling into the home of the earth beneath you. The home of your own breath. And your own home that you're practicing in. And as you're ready, begin to breathe a little bit deeper. You're also welcome to remain exactly where you are. And then if you're going to wake up, you might want to just gently wiggle fingers, take a few gentle stretches, whatever it is that you need. When it feels right, rolling over onto your right side. Rest there, support your head. And just keep feeling into this sense of home and belonging and safety. And whenever it feels right, bring yourself up to a seated posture. Place your hands on your heart center for a moment and just feel that sense of home and hearth, that sense of being held, that sense of belonging deeply to ourselves, to our planet, to each other, to God or Spirit or however you name that great mystery. My teacher Thich Nhat Hanh says that eventually we take home with us wherever we are. And so may you take this feeling of home wherever you are. Namaste.